Namaum Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimad Sita Swarupananda Paramahamsa Dinamini Namaum Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimad Sita Swarupananda Paramahamsa Nityananda Gauranga, 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 Nityananda Gauranga. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Jaya, Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Krishna Pristai Bhutale Shimate Sira Swarupananda Pramam Saitinamini Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasade Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Bol. Namaste everyone.
Haribol.
Hare Bol, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sister Jan, for the wonderful kirtan. Namaste. I'd like to welcome everyone to our class, Srimad Bhagavatam 2. Kaya, ito ba ba sandali? Okay. Before we start, again, let's pay our humble obeisances. Namo Siddha Swarapananda Paramahansa Nigora Karuna Sarupaya Radha Krishna Prastayate by Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadigaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Haribol. Thank you very much, Mr. Freddie Mark.
Namaste, namaste.
Namaste. So, we're going to continue our reading and discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. We're still on Canto 1. Yeah. So, who is our first reader? Yeah.
Sir Pravin po.
Mr. Pravin. Go ahead, Mr. Pravin.
Haribol.
Haribol.
Text 6. Translation. The very day and moment the personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, left this earth, the personality of Kali, who promotes all kinds of irreligious activities, came into this world. Purport. The personality of Godhead and his holy name, qualities, etc., are all identical. The personality of Kali was not able to enter the jurisdiction of the earth due to the presence of the personality of Godhead. And similarly, if there is an arrangement for the constant chanting of the holy names, qualities, etc., the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there is no chance at all for the personality of Kali to enter. That is the technique of driving away the personality of Kali from the world. In modernized human society, there are great advancements of material science, and they have invented the radio to distribute sound in the air. So instead of vibrating some nuisance sound for sense enjoyment, if the state arranges to distribute transcendental sound by resounding the holy name, fame, and activities of the Lord, as they are authorized in the Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, then a favorable condition will be created. The principles of religion in the world will be re-established, and thus the executive heads who are so anxious to drive away corruption from the world will be successful. Nothing is bad if properly used for the service of the Lord. Shall I continue with text 7 or?
You continue reading later, but let's discuss that first. Okay?
Okay.
So, it is described that when Krishna was here in this earth, some 5,000 years ago, that was supposed to also start Kali Yuga. There are basically 4 yugas or 4 ages. You have the Golden Age, you have the Silver Age, you have the Bronze Age, and then Kali Yuga is considered to be the Iron Age. No? So according to the time factor, supposedly 5,000 years ago, uh, um, Dwarpa Yuga would have ended, and then Kali Yuga would have started. But because Krishna was present on earth, due to his presence, um, Kali cannot enter. It was not possible for him to enter the world because Krishna was present. Yeah. So if you want to really counteract Kali Yuga, here in Srimad Bhagavatam, we are given the secret. No? The process. The process is Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. We have to always uh, chant and glorify Krishna's names every day. In other words, if the world would uh, come together, no, and chant the holy names of God every day, the chances of the personality of Kali coming in will be uh, it will be controlled. The reason why Kali, the personality of Kali, was able to enter Earth when Krishna left the earth. Just as soon as Krishna left the world, uh, she was able to enter. So, unfortunately, at that time, not the people of the world were. This, despite the fact that Krishna himself, no, lived for 125 years in the earth, and yet people have not used this opportunity so that the earth or the world will be peaceful and people will live in harmony, no, in this world. So there was not enough chant going on. That's why the personality of Kali entered Earth. This is really a historical fact. No? So Srila Bhaktivedanta is saying that if we want to like control the entrance of Kali, even in our own little world, for example, our own family, you know, we have to always chant the holy name Krishna within the family circle, so that although Kali Yuga would have his uh, effect or influence to other people, your family, because you have uh, took the opportunity of always chanting the holy names of Krishna day in day out. Your family will experience peace and harmony. So microcosm, this is possible. In other words, individually we can do this with our own family like this. Now, until such time that if everybody is doing it and the whole world adopts it, instead of listening to uh, Lady Gaga or the material musical nuisance according to Srila Bhaktivedanta. Instead of listening to those kinds of music, you know, when a devotee listens to the transcendental sound of the holy names, yeah, then his surroundings, his family, his friends become peaceful and harmonious. This is a fact. This is a fact, because in the world today, there are so many families also who adopt the chanting of the holy names of Krishna. The devotees would adapt this by in their own way, their own simple way, like chanting the japa like that, or doing kirtans, doing offerings. So before they eat, they offer their food, so there's chanting there involved. So uh, if this will grow, and this is the reason why Krishna, in the form of Lord Chaitanya, came down here in this world. What is the goal of Lord Chaitanya when he came down here in this world? He is actually none other than Krishna. No. What was his goal? What was his purpose coming from? Anybody? Actually, to bless his devotees, protect his devotees, and wipe out miscreants, wipe out non-devotees, those who are disturbing the peace and order of the devotees. Yeah, that was Lord Chaitanya's mission when he came down. He wanted everybody to take the opportunity of hearing and chanting God's name. Unfortunately, not many people, you know, uh, adopted adopted this process. And in the world today, there are like how many billions of population are we in the world right now? Is it 6 billion or seven? Well, let's say 6 billion. 6 billion people in the world. Okay, and like if you look at it on a local level, national level, let's say in the Philippines, Philippines has got about 110 million inhabitants. Okay, now how many families or how many are chanting the holy names of Krishna? How many? Wala pa yata tayong 1 million. So it is our duty. It is our duty as Vaishnavas, the devotees of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to, in one way or the other, uh, uh, make every most of it, of our energy, of our intelligence, of our life, dedicated towards giving Krishna to others. That should be our purpose also, as Vaishnavas. Hindi lang, although you just chanting and hearing, chanting and hearing and eating a prasadam, engagement in devotional service like this is actually very, very crucial. It's actually very important for spiritual journey here in this world. It is most pleasing also. Okay, sis, thank you for the wonderful kirtan.
Yes, thank you very much.
So it is actually more to not only you chanting, you try to help others chant. sometimes we become a little bit discouraged. Well, we're doing kirtan, the part kirtan summers. Tapos, tayo, kirtan, and many people are just passing by like that, na wala man nakikinig. Sometimes we think it is not working. Sometimes we think like this. But success means quantity. Success ito kung halimbawa 200 or 300 ka beneficiary. Wow, this is success. Krishna
Haribol,
doesn't
Haribol,
see.
sir, excuse me po. Ano,
Yes.
ano po kayo, yung, your audio is not very clear or solid.
Yeah, there is a lag between audio and video.
Okay, what? Is it still clear or what?
This is audio is okay now, but the video and audio, there is a still what you call it? It is like a buffering, It sometimes it takes buffering, and there is a lag. Yeah, there is a lag between your lips action and the audio.
What about now? Is it still buffering?
Yeah, it is okay now. I mean, right now, what
Okay.
you just said, the words, they are all okay.
All right, I got it. Yes, mahina nga. Because it's been raining here in my place for like, 5 days already. And really, really strong rains. Actually, kagabi nga, I wasn't able to give a class on Krishna Katha because, very intermittent signal. So I tested it this afternoon. Mukhang okay naman, so I believe parang okay na ito as long as you're able to understand, you're able to hear the message. It's okay. Okay na yan. Even if the video is not really that clear. Okay lang ba yung video ko, Rhea?
Mas better na po ngayon, sir. Kaysa kanina medyo it's difficult to understand the whole sentence sometimes.
Yeah. Please, please tell me kung halimbawa may mga problems. If there's some technical problems, don't hesitate to inform me immediately. Okay? So that magawa natin ang paraan. All right. So that is the goal and mission of Lord Chaitanya when he came down here. He wanted the world to chant. He wanted everybody to go back home to Krishna. Kaya lang, Krishna is not a dictator. No, Lord Chaitanya is not a dictator. He respects our freedom. He still respects our freedom. So it is really up to us. No, it is really up to us to try to be serious in our spiritual life. Tayo mismo ang gagawa. When others cannot, don't get discouraged. Just continue on. Because after all, Krishna protects his devotees. Krishna not only protects, but blesses his devotees. Okay? So, Mr. Pravin, can you continue reading?
Yes, sir.
Haribol.
Text 7. Translation. Maharaj Parikshit was a realist, like the bees who only accept the essence of a flower. He knew perfectly well that in this age of Kali, auspicious things produce good effects immediately, whereas inauspicious acts must be actually performed to render effects. So he was never envious of the personality of Kali. Purport. The age of Kali is called the fallen age. In this fallen age, because the living beings are in an awkward position, the Supreme Lord has given some special facilities to them. So, by the will of the Lord, a living being does not become a victim of a sinful act until the act is actually performed. In other ages, simply by thinking of performing a sinful act, one used to become a victim of the act. On the contrary, a living being in this age is awarded with the results of a pious act simply by thinking of them. Maharaj Parikshit, being the most learned and experienced king by the grace of the Lord, was not unnecessarily envious of the personality of Kali because he did not intend to give him any chance to perform any sinful act. He protected his subjects from falling prey to the sinful acts of the age of Kali, and at the same time, he gave full facility to the age of Kali by allotting him some particular places. At the end of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that even though all nefarious activities of the personality of Kali are present, there is a great advantage in the age of Kali. One can attain salvation simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Thus, Maharaj Parikshit made an organized effort to propagate the chanting of the Lord's holy name, and thus he saved the citizens from the clutches of Kali. It is for this advantage only that great sages sometimes wish all good for the age of Kali. In the Veda also, it is said that by discourse of the Lord Krishna's activities, one can get rid of all disadvantages of the age of Kali. In the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is also said that by the recitation of Srimad Bhagavatam, the Supreme Lord becomes at once arrested within one's heart. These are some of the great advantages of the age of Kali, and Maharaj Parikshit took all the advantages and did not think any ill of the age of Kali, true to his Vaishnavite cult. Haribol.
Haribol. Thank you very much, Mr. Pravin. What a wonderful message that we receive from Srimad Bhagavatam. No? It is described here that the process for self-realization in this day age, Kali Yuga, hindi na po mga sacrifice. It's not anymore deep meditation for like what longer years. In the past, the process for self-realization was meditation. Yogis and Vaishnavas would meditate for like hundreds of years because the lifespan of human beings at that time was 100,000 years. So they would spend their time meditating in the forest for like years on end, like this. That because at that time that was the process for self-realization, when the world was still very peaceful. It was not corrupted by many sinful men, ganyan. So in the age of Treta, or the Silver Age, it was a different approach. The process for self-realization was uh, offering great offerings in great temples, like this. you know and in Dwapara Yuga, the process for self-realization is worship of Krishna in the temple. Okay. And in Kali Yuga, the process for self-realization is Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. Simply hearing and chanting of God's names. That's why in the Bible it is described, it shall come to pass that whosoever shall chant the names of God, so shall sing and chant the names of God, shall be saved. In practically all of the religious texts in the world, they recommend the hearing and chanting of God's names. Now, in this age of Kali, according to the purport of Srila Bhaktivedanta, because this is so degraded, it is so degraded. Lord Chaitanya and Krishna became very, very merciful, no? Napaka-merciful nila. Do you still hear me, guys? Okay lang ako,
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir.
Ayan, I can get to see some flickering. So, in this day and age, it's very, very difficult because, the influence of Kali Yuga, the influence of the personality of Kali is very much strong. Very, very strong in the world. Kasi even governments themselves, no? They promote, let's say, slaughterhouse, the killing of innocent animals, especially our mother. One of our mothers, the cow, is violently killed in a slaughterhouse. Imagine what kind of a sin is that in the Vedas, in the Vedanta Sutras. Killing of cows is considered to be one of the greatest sin or offense against Krishna. Now, governments of the world are, like they they promote it. They promote it because as far as they're concerned, it generates money to the coffers of the government. So, really, in the world today, economic development has become the greatest goal of life, and it is transferred to the young generation, no? Kaya nga tayo in our when we were still studying, our teachers and our parents, our relatives, uncles and aunties would tell us, hey, study hard, because if you don't study hard, you will not be able to land a good job, and because you're not going to land a good job, you will be unhappy. They equate happiness with material success. Material education, material success means happiness, which has time and again proven that it is not correct. Because if that was the case, wealthy people would be happy right now. Wealthy people or very educated people will be so happy. They won't be suffering from disharmony. They won't be suffering from anxiety and depression and stress, etc. But as we can see in the real world, this is actually happening, and happiness is very, very difficult to achieve. There is a great difference between sensual enjoyment and real happiness. Sensual enjoyment is flickering. We're not saying that there's no sense enjoyment by eating good food like that, or by engaging in sensual activities or sensual pleasures. We're not saying that there's no pleasure there. There's no enjoyment there. There is enjoyment and pleasure there. However, that enjoyment is not enough to satisfy you, the soul. Hindi po yan enough. Okay? And this is the reason why you keep on doing it all over again, despite the fact that you have everything in life. Jim Carrey. Kilala niyo si Jim Carrey, no? Jim Carrey, the comedian, a Hollywood comedian. Once he got so burnt out with Hollywood that he wanted to stay out of Hollywood and not anymore act, because he became an instant millionaire. Instantly he became very, very well off. I mean, economically. And then one time he was interviewed, he said, "How I wish that people of the world can have the same wealth as I have, so that they will understand that there is no happiness in wealth. There is no happiness there. There is no happiness in engaging in sensual pleasure," he said. "So how I wish that everybody become become wealthy, so that they can understand firsthand that it will not bring them happiness." So here in the purport of Srila Bhaktivedanta, it is described that because in this day and age, the influence of Kali Yuga is very strong. Krishna has given us a respite. In the olden days, you already commit an offense just even thinking about it, thinking about sensual pleasure. Okay, immediately that constitutes a sin. May karmic reaction po yun. Just thinking about it. But Lord Chaitanya was is actually very, very kind and compassionate, that it is described that in this day and age, in Kali Yuga, when a person thinks about sensual pleasure and not actualize it, it is not a sin. But don't make it a habit, though. Because if you make it a habit, 101% you will actualize it. So, just thinking about some sensual activity like this, and all of a sudden you say, "Dang, that's just the mind. That's not me." So you did not commit an offense there. You did not commit an offense, just this. But when you actualize the desires of your mind, then that becomes a sin, offense na yan. All right. Now it is also described here in this very, very book, Srimad Bhagavatam, that when a person simply thinks of Krishna, simply thinks of his relationship with Krishna, simply thinks of the holy names of Krishna, there is a great advantage, because thinking about Krishna is none different from seeing Krishna in Kali Yuga. Napakaswerte natin. Krishna has taken out that sinfulness of thinking something that is a sin. Yeah, that is not a sin unless you authorize it. But when on the other hand, when a person is a devotee of God and simply thinking about let's say, offering Krishna something, like you're there, and for example, you're busy doing artik or offering to Krishna, and then you only have rice and a little viand there, and you wanted to actually offer Krishna delicious fruits and some juices and stuff like that. When a devotee thinks about it, Krishna accepts it. Krishna accepts your fruits. He accepts your fruit juice, etc. So that is the difference. When it is engaged, when your mind is engaged with Krishna consciousness, when it is engaged with your desire to please Krishna, it becomes spiritually uh, it becomes spiritualized. Okay. On the other hand, if a person thinks about in this day and age, if a person thinks about uh, enjoying sensual pleasures like this, it is not a sin. Only becomes a sin when you act on it. When you act on it, it becomes sinful. Okay, so this is actually a very, very nice message from Srimad Bhagavatam. No, ito yung binigay sa atin ni Krishna. Lord Chaitanya is very compassionate towards his devotees. Okay, so next reader, please.
Text 8. Maharaj Parikshit considered that less intelligent men might find the personality of Kali to be very powerful, but that those who are self-controlled would have nothing to fear. The king was powerful like a tiger and took care of the foolish, careless persons. Those who are not devotees of the Lord are careless and unintelligent. Unless one is thoroughly intelligent, one cannot be a devotee of the Lord. Those who are not devotees of the Lord fall prey to the actions of Kali. It will not be possible to bring about a saner condition in society unless we are prepared to accept the modes of action adopted by Maharaj Parikshit, that is, propagation of the devotional service of the Lord to the common man. Haribol.
Haribol. Actually, those people who fall prey to the personality of Kali are considered to be foolish and unintelligent. No matter uh, how they graduated, summa cum laude or magna cum laude, etc. But if they don't engage in the process of devotional service, they are considered to be less intelligent or foolish. Foolish. Why? Because they are not actually working for the great benefit of humankind, and they are not working for their own self-realization. They're not working for that. They're working for their bodies. They're working for the material energy. They're working for their. They're working for the upliftment of their family life, upliftment for uh, uh, their social ties, etc. Because that is their focus. They're actually just chewing the chewed, according to Srila Bhaktivedanta. Engagement in material activities, Srila Bhaktivedanta calls it chewing the chewed. It has already been chewed by so many people. And now here you are trying to engage in activities that you are aspiring to become happy. You actually engage in activity that has been engaged by so many people in the world that have become unsuccessful. They have never been truly satisfied, truly fulfilled, and truly happy. And then here you are, you're trying to do the same routine as those people, it will not work like that. Definitely, because spiritual life is very scientific, no? If you do certain things, the result will be this. If you do this thing, the result will be this. It is never, if you engage in this type of activity, the result, let's say, if you engage in sinful activity, okay, will that result in happiness? No, that is unscientific. If you engage in sinful activities, it will result in uh, unhappiness, to say the least. Person becomes unfulfilled. A person becomes dissatisfied. So that is how Maya works. You know, Maya works like that. She promises, she promises the conditioned soul, um, serve me, serve me, and you will become totally happy. Yeah. So how does a person serve Maya? By serving the temporary names and forms of this world. Because the temporary names and forms of this world are actually the expansions of Maya. One more reader, please.
Ma'am Sharni po.
Sharni.
Haribol, Haribol.
Haribol, Sharni. Go ahead.
Haribol. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
O sages, as you did ask me now, I have described almost everything regarding the narrations about Lord Krishna in connection with the history of the pious Maharaj Pariksit. Srimad Bhagavatam is the history of the activities of the Lord. And the activities of the Lord are performed in relation with the devotees of the Lord. Therefore, the history of the devotees is not different from the history of Lord Krishna's activities. A devotee of the Lord regards both the activities of the Lord and those of his pure devotees on an equal level, for they are all transcendental.
One more.
Continue. Text 10.
See. Mm.
Those who are desirous of achieving complete perfection in life must submissively hear all topics that are connected with the transcendental activities and qualities of the personality of Godhead, who acts wonderfully. The systematic hearing of the transcendental activities, qualities, and names of Lord Sri Krishna pushes one towards eternal life. Systematic hearing means knowing him gradually in truth and fact. And this knowing him in truth and fact means attaining eternal life. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, such transcendental, glorified activities of Lord Sri Krishna are the prescribed remedy for counteracting the process of birth, death, old age, and disease, which are considered to be material awards for the conditioned living being. The culmination of such a perfectional stage of life is the goal of human life and the attainment of transcendental bliss. Haribol Namaste po. Thank you.
Haribol, namaste. Thank you very much, Sharni. Maraming salamat. So, Sutta Goswami, who is the one actually narrating this, the sages of Naimisaranya, he was he was narrating the same narration uh, that he heard from Sukadev Goswami transmitted to Maharaj Pariksit. No, when they were sitting there listening with other sages that are there, including Narada Muni. So he actually just re-narrated this to the sages, because the sages were actually asking questions. They were asking questions. Uh, what is this? Why is that? How do we do this, etc.? So he narrated this. And what we have discussed right now is fully uh, understandable by devotees of Krishna. If you're a devotee of Krishna, it becomes easy to understand the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. However, if you're a servant of Maya, all right, if you're too much attached to the sensual pleasure, too much attached to the temporary names and forms of this world, becomes very difficult to understand the the narration uh, of Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. You know, kaya nga it is important that when we read Srimad Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, we first offer our humble obeisances, no, to Krishna, to our dear Guru Dev, and to Lord Nitai Gaur. Very essential po yun. Because we cannot simply understand God or Krishna using our own strength, using our own mental speculation, using our own intelligence, using our own mind. Hindi po kaya. Hindi natin kaya intindihin. It can only be understood when we surrender. When we surrender to our Guru Dev. When we surrender to Krishna. Surrendering to Guru Dev is surrendering to Krishna. There is no difference there. No difference at all. When you surrender to Krishna, that means that you are putting your life into the hands of Krishna and your Guru Dev. Okay, so let's stop here. If you have any questions at all, you may ask questions. May question ba kayo?
Hari po,
Let's
sir. This is Sharni po.
go ahead, Shani.
Yes, sir. This is about what you've mentioned a while ago about the like people who are in power or in a position, just like politicians. Um, they are. You said they are getting more more influence and giving uh you know it's like parang it's okay for them to kill not just animals but also people whenever they can whenever they don't get what they want. So
Yeah.
halimbawa sir, they are very they are very influential people in a position because they are politicians. So it's easy for them to like get someone to kill somebody because that person they want to accomplish that person and to kill the person because it's like it's like preventing them to do what they want. Halimbawa na lang sir, halimbawa na lang po, gusto nilang makuha yung isang property, they'll just do something illegal way. Halimbawa babayaran na lang something like that. So actually sir, as of now that's what we're experiencing. Yes sir.
Personally.
Yes sir, based sa experience ko. That's why I'm a little bit stressed. Kasi we already made ask somebody na nga. I mean not somebody but we asked someone who can give us advice to really make in a legal way kasi this person is a billionaire. He's not just a millionaire, but a billionaire. At the same time, on top of that, he is a politician, influential politician here in Bicol. Yes, sir. So yun po ang situation
Well,
that we have right now.
Shani, remember that we live in an age of Kali Yuga. Nasa Kali Yuga na tayo ngayon eh. So, we do not expect people to be nice. The devotees of Krishna are always very nice people. But karmis and materialists, they can be nice. Wala namang problema. No? But because they are influenced by the call of sensual pleasure as the highest goal of life, or getting economically developed as the goal of life. So they are going to do, they're going to turn tables. They're going to do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it, for as long as they're able uh, to get what they want. So if there is a way to just eliminate their enemies, or eliminate the people whom they do not like, or some dissenting people, because they say that this is ours, or this is mine, etc. And of course, in this world there are always dissenting people. People would say, no, that's not. I can prove to you that this is ours. This, that. Now, because they are very influential and very, very much controlled by the personality of Kali. Okay, so they go about even to the point of killing somebody, para mawala na. Have you ever heard of the news, yung news ng sabungeros? Have you heard of that?
Yes, sir. Yes po.
Oh,
Kaya nga,
yeah, yung mga sabungeros, they're already they're multimillionaires, all of them.
yes, sir.
But because the leader of that group is talaga super materialists talaga.
Yes,
He
sir.
doesn't want his wealth to be divided. Yung ganun. Kasi sinasabi, madaya kasi kayo eh. Dadaya kayo. Instead of just building a case against these people, he took it upon himself to kidnap them, kill them, put them inside a sack, all right, and throw them in the lake like this. Ganito kagrabe yung and, we are living dangerously in this age of Kali Yuga.
Yes, sir.
So just pray. what I can advise, just pray to Krishna. Just pray to Krishna. Okay? And Krishna naman understands our situation, and only Krishna can save us from the grips of Maya, no? Pwede rin tayo lumaban kung gusto natin lumaban, but because these people are ultra rich people, they can hire a battery of lawyers, they can have as many as 20 or even more lawyers. They can pay them. Alam ko, one of the leaders of our land is facing some impeachment or something like that. You know how many lawyers she is paying? Ilan mo yun? 16 lawyers. By golly. You must be super millionaire to be able to afford that. And sa kayong mga lawyers na yan, they're not they're not small time lawyers, they're big time lawyers. They charge by the millions. So you can just imagine that. Lalaban ka sa ganon, and then you don't have nothing. You cannot even afford to hire. even if you even if you even if you're able to hire some lawyers, siguro up to dalawa lang ganon. 60. Wow, grabe naman, di ba? So hindi na tayo dapat magulat doon, Sharni, when we see people like this, there are so many politicians who became rich because of just exploiting people. I don't want to say names. Alam mo, there's this politician, dynasty na sila kasi yung dalawang anak nasa Senado, yung nanay nandun din, yung tata used to be the Senate president, etc. You know, and so what they do is to just buy this land left and right. They do not care if it's like if it's in the farmlands yan, bibili nila yan. They're going to turn it into housing, etc. Ganon. Parang hindi pa sila satisfied doon. They just do anything in their power to grab more influence as far as having their bank accounts fattened, ganyan. So I have heard some stories about poor farmers na they were they were exploited, and now they found out that they were exploited, so they hired some lawyers. But how can they fight these very billionaires? Ito mga to eh. They are billionaires. You know what they do? They talk to your lawyer. How much are they giving you? I'll double it. So yung lawyer mo mismo, your lawyer, supposedly, you're thinking that he's gonna defend me in court, is now going to drop you like a hot potato. Ganun yun. That's how much influence money can buy anything at all here in this world. Yeah. So this is the situation that we have in this world right now. Our only hope really is the holy names of Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shani?
Yes, sir. Yun nga, sir. Medyo depressing kasi the situation is that politician, since he knew that yung nasanglaan ng title, nalaman niya kung kanino. Kasi ni-research din ng lawyer niya. So what they did, they double the price nung sinangla. Kasi nisangla yon 2008. Ngayon, tutubusin na namin. When, try to, negotiate na dun sa kukunin na namin yung title. Yung politiko, kinuha yung title without our knowledge. at dinoble siguro yung presyo just to get
Mm.
the title. So
Yeah.
ngayon, yun ang yun ang medyo madugo, sir, kasi we can't get the title kasi binigay ng nung sinanglaan dun sa
Mm.
politician, sir. That's the
It
situation.
happens to many families. Even my own family. It happened like that, you know. Her lawyer was bought by other lawyers, but was bought by somebody who tried to fool us. It just so happened that the guy who tried to fool us was even our auntie. Ganon. So it's happening to almost everyone here in this world. This is the age of Kali Yuga. Grabe talaga. So we have to exercise the prayer of Lord Chaitanya, and we have to be more tolerant than a tree. So while we are tolerant than everyone, we're tolerant, we bow on their feet, but we have to watch their hands. Hindi lang tayo basta, to just, sige na lang, okay na lang lahat, like this, like that, In the case of our families, that we fought it out. And we were able to win. We were able to win that case. Kasi yun sa'yo, iba eh. Billionaire yan eh. Mahirap talunin yan. That's why they have the uh, audacity. They have the audacity uh, to fool just anyone they wish to.
On top of
Okay?
that, sir, he's a hoodlum.
Hoodlum pa yan. Hoodlum.
Yeah. Na politician. Kasi siya
Mahirap
yung
kasi yan.
humahawak ng drugs siguro in part of one of the dito, sir, sa Bicol, isa sa mga probinsya ng Bicol. Kaya sir, medyo na wiwindang kasi yun yung situation na kinaharap namin.
Your family.
Yes, sir. And with my half sister and half sisters and half brother that I have. Sa first first father, my biological father, yes, sir.
Sorsogon.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, just try to hire a very good lawyer. Somebody na alam mo na hindi kay double cross, no? But very difficult to find very good lawyers right now. Yun na only way out mo dyan, because it's very obvious that they're there to get your land, no matter what. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
chant.
sir. Let's chant, sir. Thank you po.
Charlie, do you have your guitar?
I don't have, sir.
Wala.
Ma'am
ano?
Mabel can do the kirtan daw po.
Rhea, sinong ngayon? Naka-schedule to do the kirtan?
Si Ma'am Mabel daw po, sir, magkikirtan.
Yeah, Mabel. Nandito naman si Mabel. Go ahead, Mabel. Haribol.
Haribol, everyone.
Namaste.
Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Siraswarapananda Paramahansa Iti Namine Nama Vishnu Pada
Namaskasmi po Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa iti namine Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Nitai Gaur, Haribol. Thank you po.
Haribol, thank you very much. Mabel, maraming salamat sa iyong exit kirtan, beautiful kirtan. Also, I would like to thank our entry kirtan, si Sis Bajan, yeah, our hardworking admins, Rhea, as well as Mr. Freddie Merck. Maraming salamat sa inyong dalawa.
Namaste.
Namaste. Also, all the guys who read, thank you very much. And Mr. Johnner from Baguio, thank you for the simulcast and your assistance. As always, thank you very much with your family, Mina and Kalkidas.
Sir Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nag-participate ngayong gabi. Thank you all. Please accept my most respectful obeisances, everyone. Jaya Krishna, Jaya Nitai Gaur. By the way, tomorrow is we're going to have a Bhagavad Gita class. Pinky, nandiyan ka ba, Pinky?
Yes po, sir. Haribol po.
Haribol. Can you give Kiel Eric Tingzon an invitation or ano, isali mo na lang siya sa ating GC because he wants to attend all our classes. Si Eric Tingzon. Okay?
Yes po.
All right. Good. All right. So again, have a wonderful and blessed night ahead of you. Jai Krishna. See you tomorrow. Namaste. Over to you, Rhea.
Thank you very much din po si Radha. And thank you Mama Bell, Ma'am Bajandasi for the kirtan, Sir Pravin and Ma'am Shani for reading, and Sir George for co-hosting. And to everyone who attended po, Haribol, Namaste, Jaya Gurudev Krishna.
Jai Gurudev.
Haribol, Haribol. Thank you.
Haribol, signing off po.